Okay, as promised, here is a video to discuss the price, where I got it, how much it cost to get it repaired, spa'd, the whole thing. So if you haven't watched the first two videos on this bag, which were last Sunday, I'll link them down below. I recommend you watching the first one of unboxing this. This came from eBay, and see just how bad this was. Now, eBay had all the pictures on there. I knew this bag was completely brown, in bad shape, terrible corners. Just, out of a 1 through 10, I don't even know if I would have given that a 2. It was probably like a 1. So at the end of this video, I'm going to post all those pictures. Make sure you click on that video below and watch that one first, or after this one. It'll give you quite an update. So I purchased this off of eBay. I don't go on eBay all that much. I'm gonna say maybe every 3 months. I'll get bored and I'll open up eBay and look to see if they have anything. This bag showed up. It's a small, obviously a Chanel, gold hardware. I don't have a small. I have a medium. I have a jumbo. That's a reissue jumbo. And then over here in the far corner, that is an XL from the 90s. And it's a little bit bigger than this jumbo. So now I have 5 Chanel bags in 5 different sizes, but they are all lambskin, all of them. That happens to be my personal favorite. And all 5 of these, including this one, came with the authenticity card and still has the intact sticker down inside the bag. Now that's something that I look for when I buy pre-loved Chanel bags. If it doesn't matter to you if it has a card or this intact sticker down at the bottom, then great. I don't think you can see that. There's a sticker way down there on the far corner. So it had the 2 things that I look for: the card, the sticker. It didn't have a dust bag, doesn't come with a box, but this is a Series 2. Now, when you look up Chanel's codes, a Series 2 is from either 1991 through 1994. So this bag is extremely old, 30 years old, if not older. Don't know if this was from 91 or if it was the end of the production of 1994. But back in the day, Chanel would do their Series 2 for that many years. So this is beige. It's very small. I was using this, actually I took this to church with me, and so I was using this one all last week, from last Sunday to this Sunday. I switch out my bags every Sunday. And 2 people, even though the last video that I showed, this coming back from leather surgeons, I showing the before and the after pictures, somebody had posted a question down on there. They must not heard that I said that I will definitely be telling you about the price and all that stuff. So this is that video. Hello, I should introduce myself. My name is Rebecca. Thank you for stumbling onto this channel. This bag I purchased in May of this year, 2025. It was on eBay. It was terrible. Again, at the end of this video, you're going to see all those icky pictures. I knew that leather surgeons could do a complete renovation spa on this bag. I've sent them 2 bags prior, and I just know their work. Their website's very easy to fill out which pictures that they want, and they get back to you the next day with their suggestions. And then you can say, yes, you want the full meal deal that they suggested, or you only want one or two things that they suggest. Totally up to you. So on eBay, this was an auction. This is not something that I click on. It says like buy now. So on the auction, you put in your bid, and then somebody can actually go higher than you, and etc. Well, I put in my max bid of how much I wanted to pay for the bag, and then just the night of this auction ending, I had my computer still open for the last hour to see if anybody else was going to bid higher than me. Now, because I had my bid in there of $1,300 for this terrible looking bag, if somebody else bids, they can bid another $50. And so you can put a max bid on an auction. So if somebody does bid and you're on, let's say I wanted this for $2,000, it would just go up to the next 50 and tell them that they didn't get it, that they've been outbid. So they have to keep raising theirs up until it goes past my number. But I had this at $1,300, and was it 13? I ended up paying $1,327 was the amount that I got this bag for. Now on Fashion File, these small double flap gold hardware bags are going for $4,200 up to $5,200, depending on the condition. And do they have the intact sticker? Do they have the card? So with the authenticity card and a sticker, I believe that gives you a higher price when you're on the resale markets. So anyway, I watched this until the end, and it had like one more minute, and I thought, someone's gonna click on there and go past my number, and they didn't. So I was shocked. So I got this for, out of my bank account, this was on my credit card for $1,327. Now, for the ladies that are living elsewhere, not in the United States, this is USD dollars. It was $1,327. It came from a Japanese seller. Now, when you order anything over $800 on eBay and it's coming overseas, they have customs and duties that DHL, that's the place that delivers it here off of the boats, delivers it to you here in America. They have a customs and fees that you have to pay before they'll deliver your bag. Now, I ordered you can't see it from here, but I had ordered a very bad, beat up Birkin bag from a seller, and it came across to America, and I had to pay customs and fees to get that one. This one, being from a Japanese seller, underneath where it said free shipping, it said it was located in the United States. So I did not know that this place in California had this Japanese seller's goods. So surprise to me, even though it had their name that they were selling it, it was already here in America. So, which means there was no shipping, no customs and duties. It was still just the $1,327 that I paid for this. That is a steal. The last time I saw Chanel bags go for like $1,500 was my black medium that was gold, came with this intact sticker, a box, authenticity card, dust bag, the whole thing. And I got it from Fashion File in 2015. And I paid $1,500 for it back then. Then, as everybody knows, when 2020 came rolling around, everyone with Chanel's resale or at the boutique, they started raising their prices twice a year. Every 6 months, these things were going up $1,000. And now they're just so expensive. I wouldn't pay the price of what they are now on Fashion File. I'm just not going to pay $5,000 for one of these. but that's just me. So I get this bag, and the unboxing, again, that video is down below. And it smells. It has just got a stench. It smells so bad when I opened it up. And so I knew I couldn't keep it in this room. After I was done doing the unboxing, this bag actually went out to my garage and sat there until I got my answer back from leather surgeons. Again, I knew this bag was in terrible condition. It had great pictures. I mean, I don't remember how many pictures. 8 to 15 different pictures, all different pictures. So I knew this bag was in bad condition. I mean, it didn't even look like it was beige. It was brown. And it had like white spots on the back from like mold. And the stench was in such bad condition. Leather surgeons could not get that grease spot out that's right there. There is a spot. Makeup, whatever that was, there was an oil spot. So that didn't come out, but that's okay. Okay, so then I contacted leather surgeons once the bag is in your hands. Leather surgeons will not take your email and if you're doing the pictures right off of eBay and say, hey, if I get this bag, here's all the pictures off of the internet, how much it would cost to repair that. You have to have the bag in your own personal hand before they start communicating. So, which is great. They don't, I mean, they're so busy and they do excellent work. You don't need to be wasting their time on a bag that you just want to see if, you know what I mean? So he emails me back. He said, yes, we can definitely do something. I don't know if we can get rid of the smell, but that bag definitely is something that we can work on. Great. So I said, yes, I accept. They send you another email that has the shipping label, and you just find your own box. You ship this all back to them. And I did add the insurance through leather surgeons. You don't have to, but I did pay the extra $24. You don't pay anything up front. So this goes back to them. They start working on it. They then send you an email when it's done. Their email will have the invoice, and it's the same price that you've already negotiated or was told during the first communication. So I knew that this bag was going to cost $335 for them to do everything. I mean, take it apart, fix the chain. Oh, no, honey, I'm just doing a video.
Sorry.
It's okay. Dropping that. Okay, so $335 is what I spent for leather surgeons. eBay got $1,327. And I already told you that Fashion File and Real and that stuff is $4,500 to $5,500 for these. And this is the only small that I have. Now, it does still smell a little bit, not nearly what it was. And on the last video, was it Janet? One of the subscribers on this channel, she told me that Armor Hammer and the baking soda, little balls, you can put that in there and it will probably take the rest of that scent out. And so when I got that XL that's over there in the back corner, it came from Japan and it really stunk. And I just had a container of pure baking soda sitting down at the bottom and had it over to the side so I didn't accidentally touch it or have that thing fall over and have baking soda down inside the leather. And it took about 2 weeks, and it did take all the scent out of that one. So if you're not familiar with flap Chanel bags, when there's double flaps here, you will have the garments go from the front to the back. They lay this way. If it's a single flap like that one, your garments go just across the top, right next to each other. stitches right there, and that's to stitch in your second double flap. Don't recommend anybody using this back one right here because that will pop these stitches out. It has this part up here that only goes up to about right where my thumb is. Not this one, but every single other size, except for the small, I can get my business cards stuck up there on the top, no problem, and still be able to close this. This one's just a little smaller. When you open it up, you'll see the CC's. You'll see the Chanel. On this side, I'll tell you where it's made. I don't know if that's gonna show up for you guys. And the two slip pockets. This is called a lipstick pocket, and then you have this slip pocket. You have a back pocket. Don't recommend putting your cell phone in there. Stretch that out. But you could put, like, you know, a receipt. If you're out shopping, you could shove a receipt in there or your credit card down in there, and when you're leaving the store, it wouldn't harm the bag. Okay, so let's see, what else can I tell you? Series 2, I bought it in May. It went to Leather Surgeons. It's lambskin beige from 1991 through 1994. Just not sure exactly what year this was produced. This is my handbag trackers. You guys could get one of these absolutely free. I'll link that down below. I made these because I have so many handbags and I forget where I got it, how long I've had it, what the price was. Did it come with a dust bag? Did it come with, you know, a strap, a box, a card, etc.? Just don't sell them. This would just be for you personally. But if you want one, help yourself. I wrote a book beyond the CC logo, and inside this book tells you how to authenticate a Chanel bag. It shows you different types of Chanel bags. It will show you sizes, the measurements, how to spot a good sticker, a sticker that is fake. That's in here. There's quite a few companies that rent Chanel bags, and so I listed those. How to authenticate yourself. I already said that. Oh. And the medium flap, how much it cost way back when, and what the prices are now. So anyway, this was a lot of fun making this book, and it's available. It's linked down below. It's also, if you're on Amazon, it's from Rebecca Barton Dugan. That's me. So this was a lot of fun. Okay, I have notes here. No customs. There was free shipping. Yes, I'll reminder to myself to post the before and after pictures at the end of this video. How much it cost. I'm very pleased. I mean, for what this bag looked like when I got it and what it looks like now, it's absolutely fabulous transformation. And for a vintage bag, I'm very happy with it. So medium, this is a series 7. Beige is a series 2. think that's about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. I think this is an 8. This is 9.5, or is this a 10? It's in my book, the exact measurements. Okay. See, I even make these cards up so I don't forget. I used to have a good memory. When they say that menopause, you have a foggy brain, that was a joke. It ain't no joke. Words just escape me and my memory's like, what? So now I have to write everything down. So that was my video on the price that I paid for eBay, the price that I paid from leather surgeons. They are wonderful. Highly recommend them. This is not a sponsored video. If they see this video, love you guys. Love it, love it, love it. You have done just miracles. You always have done good jobs on my bags. This one is out of this world. So I'll leave you here. Don't hang up on this. Hit the subscribe button. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Would love to have you. Doesn't cost you anything. And there's not a lot of things in this world that's for free. Well, this was free shipping. So hit that subscribe button and stay on so you can see the pictures that I'm going to flash up here. Thanks, guys. Bye.